What's up, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a lightning quick update about the markets. Just know I'm not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And don't forget about my Weeble link. The offer ends tomorrow. Anyways, for the markets right now, the market is in a very, very bearish state. We've been dipping quite a bit, but whether or not we see a bigger dump or a pump is going to depend on two main factors. The first one is going to be after the market closes today, we have Amazon and Apple announcing their earnings. Will they cause the market to see a big bounce or a dump? It depends on their earnings. And then also, we have very important employment numbers coming out. We have the unemployment rate, non farm payrolls, and then also non farm payrolls on the private sector, and then also other manufacturing numbers. So, all this data is going to cause some high volatility. It's going to cause the market to either gap up or gap down. Remember, it's after market close today, we get earnings, and then before market open tomorrow, we get the unemployment numbers. Will the market gap up and start pushing back up? Will Tesla try to reclaim 253 to start turning back up to this resistance? Or do we end up dumping and losing 250 to dip for 248 and then 245? Could go either way, so we'll just have to wait and see. Will SPY see a big rebound and try to reclaim 573 then 575? Or do we end up dumping and losing 570 to start this correction? It depends on Amazon and Apple's earnings, not to mention the unemployment numbers. Will ES pump back up for 57.80? Do we dump all the way down to 57.25? Depends on the earnings. Will Nvidia pump all the way back up for 136, or do we end up dumping below 130? It looks like it's trying to rebound as of right now, but you never know, guys. You want to be open minded. Bitcoin, are we about to be dumping back down to the 69,500 area, or do we pump all the way back up to 71,500? NQ could be going back up to 20,200, or we could be dumping back down to about 19,800. The QQQ could be pushing for 488 and 490, or we could be dumping back down for 483, then the lower 480s. And then finally, one of the last ones I'll go over is like Apple. Is Apple about to be running into the 230s, or are we about to be dumping all the way down to the very, very low 220s, if not below 220? We'll be watching that very carefully. We have earnings coming out, so expect a very, very big move. And finally, for Amazon, it's going to be a big one too. Do we pump big above the 190 area? Do we end up dumping back down to the 170s? So it could go either way. We're kind of in the middle right now. Do we go up to 190 plus or like below? We'll have to wait and see. So we'll see how things end up going. I want to thank you all so much for listening. So please have an absolutely great uh, day, at least for the way things are going. And just heed my warnings. We'll see what happens with these earnings, and we'll see what happens with the data coming out for tomorrow. That's going to affect us. So this is your final warning, guys. I thank you all so much for listening. I'll see you guys very soon in my next video in just a couple of hours. Until then, stay safe and peace out.